good evening. This is exactly what the internet needs. Another middle-aged man talking about running and other stuff. But you are going to get it for the next 16 weeks, hopefully, because I'm lucky enough to have been able to get a place at the London Marathon this year, 2025. And I'm going to document my training plan over the next 16 weeks leading up to the big event. Why am I doing it? I'm doing it for Dementia Concern, which is the wonderful charity that granted me a place, which I'm very excited to be running for. They do great work with people with dementia in Ealing and their loved ones, and they're basically there to lend a helping hand and to give back a little bit of dignity, which that horrible disease takes away from people. And I think it's a really, really worthwhile cause. So if you haven't figured it out already, this is going to be a thing that asks for input from you guys in the form of money for charity. There will be links down there, I think. A link to my page, and please, I'm sure many people out there have been touched by dementia in one form or another. It's horrible, and let's help people out that are suffering from it and their families. Thank you very much. Second reason I'm doing it is to prove to myself that I can. I have been running for the last couple of years on and off, fairly consistently, and have done a few half marathons now. So I decided I've got a big birthday coming up this year, and I thought as part of that I would endeavour to get a marathon in. As I said, luckily I got the London Marathon. And I suppose the last reason, and it probably isn't the last reason, it's just the one that I've managed to cobble together in the last few minutes while I was thinking about this, is to show my kids that with a bit of effort, a lot of effort, the sky's the limit, right? There aren't any limits. You can do whatever you want to do. So yeah, those are the reasons why. And I guess what I'm going to be doing over the next 16 weeks is looking like this isn't going to be family friendly particularly, looking like a dickhead, running around with an action cam, filming myself while I'm running, and inserting clips of that stuff into here, like this. Here we are. First training session of the marathon program. Start easy, 7k, zone 2. Just getting warm back into it. Yeah, let's see how we get on. About 2k in, and it's slow. It's cold. We had snow this morning. Very exciting. Fortunately it hasn't stuck. Had a bit of rain afterwards which cleared it away. But 4 degrees or thereabouts. And that's Celsius for anyone that cares. My body composition post-Christmas is about 1/5 meat, 1/5 chocolate, and I would say roughly 3/5 cheese. So I can feel it, every gram of it I can feel around my middle, which is awful. I assume that will work off slowly during the next, 4 months. Anyway, we press on. That's that done and dusted. 7k in a blindingly fast 7:42
per kilometre average. Mostly trying to keep to zone 2. I did squeeze it a little bit in the last kilometre, but not much. I've no idea what the last K split was. I would imagine probably about 7. But it's a gentle easing back into the new year. It's amazing how much fitness drops off after just 2 and a bit weeks out. And I'm sure it won't be anywhere near as quick to recover, but we started.
Yeah, that's going to be thrilling, right? So my training plan is 16 weeks long. That leads me right up until April 27th, Sunday, April 27th, which is the marathon day. Each week I have 4 runs scheduled. I'm going to try and make them all. From experience, I will say that I probably won't. We'll see how we get on. This plan is the Marathon Handbook 16-week plan. It follows directly on from the Marathon Handbook 12-week half marathon plan that I did before. So basically this week, every week is split into 4 runs. I'm sorry I'm going into really dull detail. I shouldn't be. 4 runs a week. 2 easy-ish, 1 easy but long, 1 faster. That's it. What you just saw was the Tuesday easy but long, which was my first run back from Christmas, as I probably said in the video. This is the mess that was the speed run this week, the pace run.
Wednesday night time. I've left it late because I've just been knackered all day. We have a little interval session today, 4 800s with 200 meters rest. Gonna go reasonably quick, I think, and see if I can not puke at the end of it. And that's about it. See you at one of the recovery points, probably. 2 down, 2 to go, and I feel terrible. I did 5 of these at this pace for a kilometre, not 800, 2.5 weeks ago, and I was okay. Not great, but okay. Christmas has officially kiboshed me. Whew. I need to breathe for a bit. That's the intervals done. All around 5:30 kilometres for 800 metres each. Not very impressive. Weirdly, the 4th one felt the easiest. Maybe because I knew I was done. Anyway, a little bit of a walk now, and then a gentle trot back home, and a shower, and bed.
I realise I should probably look at these while I'm recording this to know what I actually said in those videos. So this probably makes no sense at all. I've been trying different things in the couple of weeks before Christmas with recording videos and trying to make some sense out of them. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm hoping by the time we get to week 16 this will be a slick process. However, it's going to be amateurish and shoddy for most of that time, I should think. Here's Friday's training run. Friday afternoon. We are... Oh, it's a little robin. Hello, Robin. Friday afternoon. We are trying out the DJI Mic 2, which I have hidden inside my shirt
So if you can hear lots of rubbing and fluffing, that's why. Secondly, it is cold. It was -4 when we woke up this morning. We're now up to the heady heights of 0 degrees. So I want to get this run done as fast as possible, just to stay warm. We're doing 7k, relatively easy pace today, continuing to ease back into the new year. Speak to you in a while. Over halfway. I think I've just started to sweat. It's far too cold. And this is far too hard. I am running a marathon in 15 and a half weeks' time. Shit. I've literally just stopped and hit record. So this is the state of me at the end of this run. Not particularly out of breath, which is good, kind of where I intended to be. 7k, reasonably comfortable at around 7 minutes per kilometre. So I need to take a minute per kilometre off that in 16 weeks and be able to do 42 of them or thereabouts. Yeah, maybe I won't say it like that again. All right, home and a dinner.
Right, well, I made the mistake of watching the video I recorded on Friday's run, and yeah, okay. Well, actually, I watched all of them. It's going to get repetitive, probably. I will endeavour to not say the same things over and over again as the weeks go on. We'll see how that goes. Where are we now? Sunday. This is the end of the week. So the idea is I'm going to post one of these every week. Maybe a Sunday, maybe a Monday. And yeah, it'll be a nice lead up to the marathon. Hopefully it'll keep me in the front of people's minds. At least it allows me to stick something on LinkedIn every week and prompt people to donate. And yeah, hopefully we'll raise a lot of money for Dementia Concern. Hopefully I'll actually get through the plan and get through the marathon. Anyway, I'm off to put this all together now and post it. And here's Sunday's run. I hope today's run in fact, I hope this isn't like a half-hour long thing. I don't want them to be much longer than 10 minutes at a go, chiefly because I've got to edit them and watch them over and over. They will get shorter. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week.
Ooh, Sunday morning. The cold snap continues. -1, hence the hat. We're out for a 13k long run. Oh. My tears are freezing on my face. I hope the audio's okay. I've got the little DJI mic hidden inside my jumper, so it might be a bit noisy. We'll have to see. I think I've got a safety track recording on the camera, or I'll just talk over it. Anyway, we're off in a minute. 3k in to this soul-destroyingly slow 13k. Trying ever so hard to keep it in zone 2. Everything I seem to do, I'm really feeling uncomfortable with the running gait, I suppose, at the moment. Just feels lumpy and inefficient, which that's how I run anyway. I've now gone above range. everything I do to try and sort out that lumpiness, increase cadence, increase stride length, whatever, is taking me out of zone 2. So I'm just having to slow it right down. To give you an idea, I'm currently running, I think, 740s per kilometre, not mile, and just about keeping it at the top end of zone 2. There's one bit of advice I would offer to past Gavin or future Gavin, because I'll likely be doing this again this time next year, is don't take a complete break over Christmas. Jesus. Very depressing. Anyway, it's lovely out here, lovely and crisp. And there's not many people out because it's so cold, which is great. I'm going to carry on. Always seem to be talking to you on this bit of road for some reason. Anyway, halfway in, one energy gel down. Stopped to talk to some people that I know, some good friends, but only for a couple of minutes, so I don't feel it's cheating that much. And yeah, I don't know, still feeling conversational. I think I'm up in zone 3 now. I've lost track, and I can't be bothered to look at my watch because it's under several layers of clothing. Oh, how many people? And now one more. Well, they've all been to Svalbard. Lucky people. Anyway, we continue. Turns out I'm well into the final K. I clearly missed the 12K alarm thing. I've been overtaken by a limping 3-legged dog, by children on balance bikes, toddlers, and by an old lady running for a bus. But so what? I don't care. I'm happy to have got round in one piece. Knees are a little bit sore, so I will have a good stretch out when I get home. And probably because I'm running so very slowly, the impact is greater. I just feel like I'm clumping down with every step. So I think that's 32k done in the first week, which is all right. It's about where I finished off with the half marathon plan, I think. Maybe a little bit less. And hopefully a good foundation. Onward.